Without having quick ways to create content, you're dead in the water as a coach, period. Number one, this is what you need to do to create content about what you have. Detect topics you can speak on. Write it down. Detect topics you can speak on. Ooh-wee! This is one of my favorite points. And this goes to what we just talked about in terms of don't just be on social media to consume content. Be on there to really identify and detect the topics you can speak on. So if you're looking at YouTube videos, why don't you look at YouTube videos that are on the same topics that you speak on? If you speak on trauma, why don't you look up trauma videos on YouTube? If you know other people who deal with trauma, why don't you follow them trainers or those coaches online? If you do life coaching, follow other life coaches online. If you do a business, follow people who do YouTubes on business, right? Follow people who have big followings on business, right? Or life coaching or health or whatever you focus on. But follow those people online and look at not really their content. I'm not saying you got to sit there and really look at their videos. What I'm more interested in is looking at the comments. Looking at the comments of what they do. The reason you want to look at the comments is because they're going to give you great indicators of what people in your market are going through and what they need and what are the biggest burning questions. If somebody feels that it's necessary to actually type out a comment and post it, those are probably good topics for you to speak on, right? So write it out. YouTube videos. See the comments under what are they talking about in the YouTube videos. Other influencers. Maybe follow like 3 to 5 other influencers, minimum at least 3 that are similar coaches to what you train on, and read the comments. And somebody might say, "Oh, I'm struggling with this," or "I've been trying to figure out how to be confident for years. I've been trying to figure out. How do I have more self-esteem, right? How do I get my first client? How do I, how do I eat healthy consistently?" Whatever your topic is, look at it. So we got other influencers. We have hashtags you can look through, and a lot of those people are posting content. They're posting. Look at their posts and see what are the things that they're saying in their posts. What are the things that your perfect ideal client, what are they saying in the videos? One of the first things I want you to think about is I want you to think about creating content around training. And content around training in what way? Content around training in terms of teaching about what you do, right? It's a little bit easier when you have something that you're teaching people how to do, but giving them some things that they can giving them some things that they can focus away, right? So that comes down to certain things like, value. That comes down to certain things like if you're teaching wherever, if you have a topic or product or service you're teaching on, you can train on what is that about, or what is that topic about, or what is that area about. Number 2 is lifestyle. Right? Lifestyle. I don't know if you can see that. That might be kind of light. I'm going to change. That might be kind of light. There you go. Boom. Right? Lifestyle type content. Meaning, you want to show what does it actually look like. What does it actually look like for somebody who wants to use this product in their everyday life? So this is a good way to show like what it looks like normally. So this is lifestyle could be, let's say if you are an influencer. Lifestyle could literally mean what do you do on a day-to-day basis. Lifestyle could mean showing pictures of your family. It should be showing pictures of your office behind the scenes. It could be showing pictures of what you're doing, right? So that's people getting the chance to see your life. A lot of times, what I see a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners make the mistake of, if they do educational content, You never know anything about them because all they're doing is teaching. Lifestyle content, playing golf. Like this is key. Like this is good stuff. Like, you know, and check this out. This is what I like about it. Remember I said this gives people a chance to really learn more about you. I want you to start posting more lifestyle type of content. Don't just get stuck in because I'm training. That's all I'm gonna do. Every video is gonna be train. I don't want that. I don't want you to get stuck in that cycle. So post other types of content to get people interested in getting them coming back. All right. So we're gonna go through Cornerstone content. So I'm gonna give you different types of content that you could post. These are just some ideas to get your brain going of different types of posts you can do. Choose whatever one feels good to you and whichever one you can be consistent with. And I'll give you some examples and I'll even show you some examples of this. Okay. So, so one type of content that you can do, right, is what we call potent content. Now, what potent content is really a long value post. A long value post is really, if think about it on Facebook, you ever saw like long Facebook posts? Now, if it's not relevant to you, you might be like, wow, this is a long Facebook post. Why would anybody want to read this? But guess what? Any post that is relevant to the audience, they're going to read it, right? So like if you are recently divorced and somebody puts up a post about, people who are recently divorced, that's going to be interesting to you. If you're looking to repair your credit and you see a post about repairing credit, if you're trying to lose weight and you see a post about losing weight, if you're trying to build your business and you see a post about how to get clients and how to build your business, that's going to be highly attractive to somebody who's looking for the solution in that area. Does that make sense? So when it comes to really posting content, this potent content is really key in terms of doing long value posts. And I'll show you some examples of that. Another type of post you can do is what we call right, unique value videos. Unique value videos. What unique value videos are videos that you can just post regularly on your Facebook page, your Instagram page, your LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever your core platforms are. By the way, in terms of platforms, whatever you choose, the top 1 or 2 platforms you could be the most consistent on. That's the key behind that. Whatever platforms you can be most consistent on are the platforms that you want to use and that you want to do. So unique value videos could be you giving value. So a unique value video could be, it can be just like this, talking, right? This is okay, but now everybody can sit in front of a camera and just talk. So you want to switch it up. You want to do something that's going to make it more engaging. Like for example, maybe you may want to grab something, use a prop in your videos. If you're talking about something that's in a book or something that you wrote down, talk about something in a book, have the book in your hand, have the sheet of paper in your hand, make the videos unique. I've seen people who've, instead of just kind of sitting down talking, they've been standing up and maybe they're in front of a whiteboard and they're writing things down. Maybe I've seen people run into the video. I've seen people hop out of bushes before. A lot of it comes down to you giving value in unique ways that makes it engaging for people. All right, so this is a content calendar, right? This is an example of a content calendar that I put together for you. So what you could do is this. The whole idea of it is you want to I don't care what kind of calendar you want to use. You can literally Google blank Excel calendar, blank Google calendar. You can even create your own Google calendar if you want, or you can do it through Excel. I don't care how you do it. There's plenty of things that free things you could download. Microsoft has calendars, so there's no problem you finding a blank calendar online, right? All I do is, just Google it and I just switch some things up, right? Just to give you some examples. The main part about all of this is this, that you pick the day you're going to do the content and you choose the format you want to do the content. You choose the day, the format, and a topic. If you have those three down, you can actually knock out a lot of content quickly. Now, for this content calendar, just because these fall on different days does not necessarily mean you have to record the content that day. Actually, what I want to recommend is batching. That might be good to put on here, right? You're going to choose the format. So if it's just going to be a video, you do the video, and then you say what that topic is going to be about. And literally, you just go to a location and you start recording your video. If you want to use props, you can use a prop. So if I'm talking about how to create an offer, I might talk about, hey, part of my offer is a book. Part of my offer is a phone, and talk about it. Like, try to make it visual, or try to share your screen, or try to do something to make it a little bit more visual than you kind of just talking, right? So those are just some ideas of how you can actually do that.